later than normal. I took a little bit of a micro nap before I made dinner. That delayed everything a little bit, but normally I wouldn't. Okay, so I wasn't actually going to stream today, but the thing I was going to go to, which was my Magic the Gathering thing, that got cancelled because they're doing an event. So I am playing Mass Effect tonight. My Spotify is playing. I hope that didn't. I hope that wasn't playing while Hopefully that won't result in a bloody copyright strike. In case I have to mute the start of this, I'm playing Mass Effect tonight because I was originally going to play Magic Gathering, but the place I went to, they cancelled their Magic Night because they have a private event going on. Hence why I'm streaming tonight. So let's get back to Mass Effect. A very Hoth-like planet. Be shocked if a Threshold was on this planet. Things are covered because it seemed like that thing wouldn't. It was only on planet that didn't have such a low temperature. Okay, if it's here, there it is. I was gonna say, looking at the map, it's probably here if it's anywhere. Oh, I had it. Bloody acid.
because like this is way too flat. Okay. Pretty smart. It leads it's leading the target and being me. I predict where I'm gonna be, not where I am. Got the bastard. Damn it. The skeleton cry around energized leave. How can I mark something as junk? There we go. Oh, not the Krogan ones. You know what, I probably shouldn't do that unless I've checked everyone on the ship. Although I'm probably safe with the low level stuff. Cut another anomaly first. Do the anomalies before the plot. Relatively flat. Gonna hope there's only one thrashing wall. I mean, now that I've figured out how to use rockets, it's probably not as bad, but it's still annoying. Okay. It's too bumpy so far. It's far away enough, we might be thrashing more. I don't think it's more. Well, actually, no, I'm good. Iridium. That could be a mole. Is there a quick save button? Quick save, F5. Damn it, I've been opening up the bloody full-on menu for no bloody reason. Well, better late than never. I think it was F5 in Dragon Age. I probably should have tried to remember that. That well. Actually, that was quite a while ago when I played Dragon Age, so I can't brag on myself for that too much. Okay, so there's a generator and there's some solar panels. Nice! They're gonna detect my activity pretty soon. Okay, so that's the iridium deposit I found already. Very well.
On my way.
What this could be a more It flattens out. Actually, maybe not. Okay, transmission thing of some sort. That's a guest trap. I'm gonna deposit, and then I'm gonna do the mission.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Okay. Time to deal with Therapist. So there's some guns and some contacts. Hostiles. Got turrets and those hostiles as well. Oh. If 1, 2, 3, and 4 can swap weapons. Good to know.
Take cover! Enemies everywhere! You must die! Eat this! You must die!
Perimeter clear.
Okay. Logic arrest. Okay. That was good. He's better at... Oh wait, he's already got that. Okay, cool. I can use keys. I say it's a bit slow using the mouse. rifles and shotguns. Now, is there shotgun to switch between characters? I wonder. Wait, I want him to have a shotgun first. Okay. Hey! Hopefully he's got some good info. Unfortunately, he did not make it. Rest in peace. I don't need to get a haircut. Probably should get one tomorrow. Basil. Just Medigel. Okay. Nothing interesting. Shotguns and assault rifles. Ah, shit. It's red. Yeah. Okay, so he now prefers the sniper rifle. Shit. Thought we were getting attacked. That was just the way I positioned the car. Not really a car, but you get the idea. Okay, I think that's it for this planet. Okay. Before I do that, I should probably do all the equipment on the squad. Oh, it's Krogan anyway. Damn, it's the right it's not the right he doesn't have the skill level maybe. So you're right, Carly. We've neglected this dude. So back to Rex. Brilliant.
What do you want, Shepard?
Nothing.
Suit yourself.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
You've still got a long way to go. You'll find
Yes, but
something.
it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's
What's
a
so
lot.
special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board.
No.
One of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian
No,
throne?
it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special
I
treatment.
probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using
It must be
meat.
tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrim. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than
Yes,
anything.
I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla, our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and there's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile...
What would you need to bring back to make it?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive, and all the Geth we run into now are under Theron's control. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Theron. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I want to know more about...
All I know is the story of their origins. Like what?
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy. He had to set an... He never... But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't...
Sounds like a
always-
tough upbringing. You don't...
Like I said, it wasn't easy. People counted on him. Come to think... I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual
Where
way.
was your mother?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the... I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. Like what? See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on,
Aye,
Alex.
aye, Commander.
Okay, I'll keep checking on in with people. So Rex didn't have anything new. I talked to Tali.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while.
Well, not as much as you, but
I'll bet you have.
I
Anything...
remember this Solarian geneticist. That case was a bit...
What happened? Why were you
I was
investigating?
tasked with tracking black market trade on the city. But during the course of my investigation, I know we usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs.
You've seen this before on the civilian?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their... But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match... After a bit of digging, I discovered this... So I went to his lab, hoping...
Just cloning.
Cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan.
You're kidding, right?
Some
Lovely.
Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the genetics?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Sailor.
Oh.
They were test tubes, walking,
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess. But only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what
That's
he
the
deserved.
worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and by the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilians. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and
They
disable
sent the military after him, but he got... Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't... All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it.
I suppose I can see both sides.
I suppose. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened?
I sent out feelers from time to time. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I get. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship. but
I'll
I
check
just-
out the coordinates when I
I
get
was
a
hoping
chance.
you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Rex again, because that one was a personal
What do you
question.
want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our
Why not
system.
stay and
I
help
tried
with
to
you?
help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was head of a small tribe. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians.
What did you
Solari.
want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. To stop. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if I told them all to forget about war. We needed to and for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes...
I take it the warlord didn't
No,
appreciate-
he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our end. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. His men leapt from the graves of our
Damn.
ancestors like Krogan undead. I escaped with my life. That is why I left. And that's why...
So long, Rex.
Shepard. Shepard,
You must have family other than
you
your
trying to
father.
make... I've got some unfinished business with my family.
What kind of business?
I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Tur. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus. A Tur. He's got several bases where he stores his goods. All fortified.
Just tell me where to start.
I'll
looking.
upload the data to your nav system. But, Commander, I want to be there when you...
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hey, so I've got 2 missions related to my companions.
So, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Your sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara.
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you... Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the... What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Chief, should you be that casual with your...
Sorry, Commander. Too much in the family mindset. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
I was an only child, but I get the idea.
Yeah,
At least...
military families, eh? With schedules like, things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story.
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her.
Oh.
Dad had us all learn some kind of self. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You traveled all the way home to walk your
It was
sister.
only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us.
Oh,
Sarah
God.
told her friends, so everyone at school knew it. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him... I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't... She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told... Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground. But he hung his head, and she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready, not before.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your
Dad
father.
always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities.
I never thought I'd hear you
Just
recite-
because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters, just don't spread it. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his... Dad passed on a few, so behave.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, that's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
We're on duty here, Williams.
I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper. Commander?
What's your opinion on
Not
the
sure
last-
I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with...
Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing.
Aw, too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
What's your opinion
Not
on
sure
the
I
last-
buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom.
I think she's being...
Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
That's between you and her.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Okay, so there's no personal mission with her.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving her?
But humanity needs the Alliance.
Ever think you...
But there's something special about
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling...
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Has your opinion changed
It
at
has.
all?
I have been watching you and your... You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an...
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully.
Yeah, I get
You
that.
run over anyone in your path. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Why are you so interested in
I
me?
wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my vision?
I admit, your connection to... You intrigue me, Shepard. But I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Williams and I are just friends. Nothing
My
more.
mistake, then. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or...
No,
was I wrong?
you were right.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have
She's a
almost nothing in
scientist.
common. This makes no sense.
I mean, it's smart chicks, so...
These things never make sense. They just
You
happen.
make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
A little danger makes things
This is all a
exciting.
bit overwhelming. I am not used to this.
Take all the time you need, Liara.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
Okay, so there's no other new topics with her, so that means there's no personal mission just yet with her. It's Kaiden next. Kaiden. Kite? However you say it. I feel bad, I don't know how to say it properly.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Just remember, Lieutenant.
Only by a few seconds, sir.
Just trying to get a sense of where
They
the...
know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting us. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
Got a story there, Olenko?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all... After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't
They
learn
didn't
it
know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not... And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be
Dead
aliens.
on. Turians, actually. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than
Yes,
the
but the
Turians.
company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was
It
best.
wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military, a real hard-ass.
Damn.
He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was Anyway, this is ancient. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it. I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last?
I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Just remember,
Only
Lieutenant.
by a few seconds, sir.
We'll talk another time.
Commander?
Okay, so there's no personal missions, but interesting backstory. Oh. Okay. What's in my locker? Just to... Okay. Nice. Yeah. Oh wait, that's a Centurion. Guess it's a medical area. The Joker, and then once I've done that, I'll go sell some stuff, and then I think I'll visit. I'll see where some of the side quests are.
Something you need? I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask?
I can see where this is. You want me? Top of my class in flight school? I earned that.
I'm sorry, Joe.
You mean... Okay. Even put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get...
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Okay, so there's nothing more for him then. Okay. So, gotta sell some crap now. And once I've done that, I will get started with some more of the side quests.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I can always buy it back if I need to, I believe. Oh. Oh, shit, grenades. I haven't actually checked those out in a while. Actually, though, I'm pretty sure that's not too powerful. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. I mean, I don't appear to have a limit on my inventory, but it's much easier to navigate the inventory if there's this stuff. Yeah. I don't know where to get grenades from, if I can get grenades from somewhere. Probably the docking area. Okay, so I've talked to everyone. Apple of Verge, Argos Row, Voyager. So Argos Row is not too far.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos.
Damn.
Communications failing. Life support. Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Okay. Rex is probably who I should have picked. I'm right on my bet to give him enough skill upgrades to heavy armor, shotguns, carnage, fitness, throw, immunity, heavy armor. Damn it. Oops. He's on the wrong hands on the wrong keys. Okay, so it's on a fashion wall near there. But there's volcanic activity on this planet. It's like crematoria in Riddick, where it's sun just burns the surface. Quick.
There's a wreckage. The signal must be coming from there.
Careful, Shepard. Yeah, there's a trap!
Damn it! Ever anything here? No. Seems like a perfect area for a Thrasher Maw. Yep.
Just lead the way.
Guess there's nothing interesting. Guess that must be in this system somewhere then. Ah, here we go. Must be in the wrong system. Right cluster, wrong system. Okay, there it is. Okay, I guess we gotta land. Well, it's closer, so screw it. Gotta remember to save it every now and then. So he prefers a shoddy, which is already equipped. Awesome.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
Nice. The dude that you said had the armor. Fuck was that? Okay, I've got a semi-automatic. I swear to God if it's that one.
This is it.
Nice.
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
Then I guess we're done here.
Nice.
Let's get moving.
Thought I missed something for a second there. That's the same one. Yes. Huh? I'm gonna assume I've got everything in there. That's gonna be a Thrasher Maul. Oh yeah, there's definitely a Thrasher Maul down here. Really? Maybe I was wrong.
Redeploying.
I don't like this.
Heading to position.
Possible to enter these rooms? Doesn't look like it. Looks like ice. Oh, Mercury. Can't remember what's modern day use for mercury. Temperature readers, like thermometers. Besides that, I can't think of what else. There might be a thresher in this area. Okay. Damn it. Almost had it then. Gotcha. Okay. Probably gonna head back to the Citadel. Don't know where the hell I was going. Oh, before I head out, I'm gonna talk to Rex. And I might see if I can buy back one of those armor pieces. The heavy armor for Rex.
Shepard.
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I...
Aren't you at all?
What? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting...
So you're just giving up?
I'm no... Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
But there's a lot of Krogan mercs. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job.
You must have family other than your father.
Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay. That's interesting.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Heavy armor, human.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Okay, damn. I sold too much stuff to get Krogan armor back. Oh well. My fault.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Strange. Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
I used to have an office here. Spent half my time doing paperwork. I'd love to see what the Normandy can do in a fight.
How so? The Normandy is built for stealth, not combat.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
I had forgotten the Turian appreciation for tactics and strategy. With respect, I hope we avoid ship-to-ship combat entirely.
Citadel Tower. I got some bad news, mate.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His
Willem's
ship was attacked.
dead? When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I figured you'd want to know the truth.
You're right. It's worse not knowing. Please excuse me. I need to go.
Sorry, mate.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already...
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Interesting.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Okay. I'll do one more. Main quest. Ooh, it's cold.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Commanding access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Can I help you?
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Let's not start a fight.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
Damn. Jeez, these people aren't very pleasant.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood.
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara.
Thank you, Shepard.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety,
That means no
and the
regulations.
privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
The managers warned us about...
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk.
What a surprise. He's there. Oh, so I want to go this way.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic
Your guards
Insect.
work for ERCS,
The
don't
executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
they? Binary Helix. They work in
BH
genetics?
is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic
They're
Insect?
one of only 4 corporations like... They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Sounds like, Steve Buscemi.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without
Okay,
knowledge
it's
of
not
the
a-
other party's
no,
tendencies.
no, he doesn't.
This
It's just
is a
over that.
courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against... Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
What do you mean?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety
Commander,
of her purse.
you didn't
They
think that
followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her
Large,
cargo?
heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other
Every
question.
minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with
Agent
Saren?
Saren? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix
It's
developing
possible,
weapons?
given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions
Good.
at this
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Yeah. Screw you, mate.
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander?
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Feels like a human-built place, looking at all the concrete. At least it looks like concrete. It could be carved granite on a mountain. Music from the bar.
I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intent.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix?
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Your real objective will be to distract him. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
I'll think about it.
Let me know what you decide.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Well, are you willing to help me?
What did you want?
I need you. It will upload.
You think this uniform's just for show?
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
No, I don't suppose.
Excellent. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior. He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of... We're still waiting for tests to give us an average. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you are here for business. There are many development projects on Novaria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like...
I suppose. My apologies.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the City.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought.
Did I say 500 credits? Good day, Spectre.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene?
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
What makes you think I'm a Spectre?
Your picture has been sent to every... Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeas cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my... The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to... Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down.
Full benefits, of course.
No, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacations, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort? And the equator. Bounce back in.
Team Synthetic Insights is where I want to go. Wait. On the way to the garage.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place
Hey,
down.
I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
They pretended we didn't see us. Maybe that only applied to the first, those three. This is not his office. Office must be upstairs. I tossed it already. Oh, just one chair. God, there's more guards.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't.
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired
Well, I don't
first.
need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Idiot.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Speak plain. What's your
Not
interest?
here, Spectre. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Analeas' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analeas.
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computers. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeas' guilt.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeas' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark
I
alley?
thought corruption was the rule on
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeas is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need.
Ananias is dirty. It might be
Look,
best.
Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can...
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Nice.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about...
While you were working on Keen,
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I like her.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Ooh, the color. Now, what does this person want?
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground.
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annalise.
Do you know where that matriarch is?
You looking
now?
for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before.
What sort of problems are there?
Oh no. There's a blizzard. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Lilith Hyrax.
What was that about synthetic insight?
Annalise had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Jesus, why are the eyes so large? Oh god, please don't attack me. Ah! Bloody guess.
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain.
Dozens at least. They're machines. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Garage. I find it funny that somehow my car ends up in the garage. I'm guessing it's not level 1 if there's no blizzard. -1 degrees Celsius isn't that, like, it's cold, but like, it's manageable. The right clothing. Okay. Some more coming up. There's a turret as well along the way. On the next bend. Not this bend, but... Oh shit. Yeah, it's quite a couple of guns away. There's a turret up here too. Can't see it from here. There it is. Right in the bend. Up ahead. That must be this facility that I'm looking for. Should be down here somewhere. There it is. There. And freaking hit me from here. It's definitely trying. It's just gonna be door controls somewhere. Jesus, I got Kragans looking for them too. Well, I suppose Kragans are mercenaries.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Combat. A mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using...
Why are the tourists facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
trap, isn't it?
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Oh shit. The fuck is that thing?
What were those things?
Xenobiology is not my
If anyone's left alive. Where the fuck did it come from? Bad for those things. So basically just
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
drones. There's one in here. Where is it? Uh-oh, I'm on my own. Oh.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch...
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with the critical failure. Landline connections are Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query? I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Emergency guidelines...
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power
The
back?
valves to the Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines, and why are
The
they...
landlines connect my mainframes here at Central... This allows the crew to remotely access my data. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was...
How do I reconnect the landline?
The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware...
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
The creatures we've encountered here.
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you...
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shut down. I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are... My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now exiting to the roof. trams are offline. Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Online. How may I assist
That's
you?
all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Connections restored. Processing new data.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Entering main reactor. User alert. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual.
The AG-3 fuel line's cut.
Okay, so now we're up and running.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the...
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. Up the tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Online, connected to subsidiary
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
then? Give me a status report on the Hoth.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs...
Give me an overview of the
The Hoth labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
What's the status of Rift
Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within...
The creatures we've
I'm
encountered.
sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to
That's
our...
all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Expecting one of them to pop out somewhere. Stop.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Stand down.
Nice. Friendlies.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect.
Yeah?
You did a good...
The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you act. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defense.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners. Only the best get assigned to high security facilities. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through one guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people.
Tell me about the structure of
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Did the aliens come from inside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Did the aliens come from
inside? You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
How are your people holding?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter! Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since...
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to...
Where did they come from?
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
You're a member of the science team?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
You seem less upset at this situation.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraius. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me?
Because I do not know anything about
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
What do you want?
Were they attacking?
They're suffering from a toxin. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside.
You're going to, because I might.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through.
That was you? I'm great. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment, and these three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pet.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this but can't cure it.
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to something. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do...
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not... We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The ultimate... The quarantine lab, once you're in there, look for our notes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack.
What sort of work?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here. Just walls of ice and rock. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the
Nothing.
Hoth?
I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Sorry. Well, there's there's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is. It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
I heard there were some problems.
Furtively. For now, with forced cheer.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully.
came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor.
I need to know more about them.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over...
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I...
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead.
I heard you were at the Hot Labs.
I killed her. Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch. She banged on the window once. Then I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your...
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive?
It's possible. The specimens were sent...
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Get the shit on myself with that grenade.
Okay, this one will get you. How can you tell jokes? So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen, I lost my electron.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard.
There aren't any humans. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Right. It's getting late, so I think we're gonna have to hop off now. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the Twitch stream live. A link will be in the description below. I'll probably be on again tomorrow sometime. But let me just talk to this dude real quick. Let's fight off the Rachni.
Something you need?
What can you tell me?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the Hot Labs.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans.
Yeah, but you also have extra... All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the... He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Excuse me. Just quickly do this.
In the early... the L Corps...
Well, that's it. Yeah, so as I said before, I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Till then, see you later. Excuse me.